Hey there! So today we have another review, and this is a beer from Untitled Arts in collaboration with Angry Chair. This was canned, quite fresh, about a month, less than a month ago. Loaded French Toast Imperial Stout. Imperial Stout with maple syrup, cinnamon, milk, sugar, brewed in Wanaki. Wanaki? Anyway, so people have corrected me in the past. I still can't remember. This is art by Rain Smith. Yeah, nice kind of like fun, kind of French toasty kind of art to that. And so I did actually visit the brewery with Angry Chair when I was in Tampa. Unfortunately, did not pick any beer to take home because, again, I tried to, spend the money, tipping the bartenders, eating out, blah, blah, like buying a bunch of beer to take home, then having it stuck in the fridge. Specifically, the Angry Chair beers, like, what am I supposed to do with a bomber of, 11% pastry stout? I don't know, like... Anyway, this is a little bit more reasonable. Granted, it's Angry Chair in 16-ounce can, but we'll see. Not actually straight out of Angry Chair, but still. Beer is quite dark. This one rocks in, I believe, 11. Yes. You got a nice kind of deep tan to medium brown head to that. Straight off the nose. It almost smells like there's... Oh, yeah, that's what it is. It's a little confusing sometimes. The maple syrup can be so intense, it almost like reminds you of coffee, but then again, or the other day had the variant number 4 from the Bourbon County maple syrup coffee one. Yeah. Is it the roast? What is that? Oh, it's the cinnamon. So it's that like spicy note plus that maple syrup note. All those flavors generally play with coffee sometimes. So it's like a little bit confusing. And obviously based beer some roast to it, but and as it did closer, it is straight pancakes. This beer has a really intense kind of French toasty kind of note to it. I'm trying to think of what it smells like. There aren't too many maple syrup. Yeah, I guess CBS is Reminder, KBBS is Reminder, Morning Delight's Reminder. It is... Oh, there you go. What's up here? Great Notion, double stack, yeah. I mean, there you go, double stack. And I think that has coffee in it, but... Underneath is a cinnamon, but it is so bombastically maple syrup. And the roast offers coffee trying to it. Lactose in this, by the way, yeah. That's a milk sugar, yeah. Tastes like an Angry Chair beer. The thing I like about these beers is that, they're like stupidly decadent. They can be hard to drink, but they don't end up being that cloying. Just when you think it could be a little too cloying, it cleans up just a hair on the back end. I've had definitely sweeter beers. Hell, I went to Pastry Town. Last year? Not this year, but last year? Yeah, right? Can't believe how long it's been. Yeah. The beer up front punches you with so much maple syrup. It's absolutely delicious. It is buttery. It's maple syrup. It's not diacetyl, but it's just like thick, creamy. Cinnamon plays a really fun note in there. It's not like a fake, like red hot kind of cinnamon. It's like integrated well into that kind of like, again, you just feel like you're eating butter because it's that French toast note. And then there's almost as if there's a hint of coffee in here. Like I'd sworn there's a coffee in here just to clean up that beer, but I guess they've just put a good amount of like really intense roast character, high love bond, roasted malts to really help clean out the beer. Sweet, maple, cinnamon, decadent, buttery, chewy. And that sweetness plays so well into that kind of like challah or big, thick piece of bread, French toast kind of character. And it cleans up quite nicely, like almost if you drank like a coffee with 4 sugars in it, right? It really tastes like that. Like, because like you're having the French toast, which is super, super sweet with the maple syrup, and that coffee with like, let's say 3 sugars is maybe just a hair less sweet, but it's also bitter. So like it helps clean up the beer, but it's also still sweet, but it still, helps clean up the palate. And that's literally what's in this glass right now. Piece of buttery French toast, tons of maple syrup, boom, a little coffee on the back end, black coffee, no creamer. And then you wait because like the residual sweetness of the French toast is still there, but also there's a little bit of sugar in that black coffee. That's it. That's tasty. Huge impression beer. Absolutely fantastic execution of the flavors. It is exactly what they advertise, and honestly, I think the roast is just a great trick here. It really very much tastes like they've used coffee in here, but I think it just helps balance out the beer very wonderfully. This is impact. This is delicious. This is one of the most impactful, delicious pastry stouts I've had and recently. And granted, I was at the brewery recently, but I think they've done a great job with this one. This one tastes a solid 98 world-class pastry stout. Until next time, guys, cheers. Later.